Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Black History Month event, where we will be celebrating female authors in our community here in Canada and also in the US. If you're watching for the very first time, my name is Arike Akimbobola, and this is my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday afternoon, and I am super excited about what today holds. And, I'm also particularly excited because I'm going to be speaking with other amazing female authors. And I'm looking forward to just celebrating other queens and, just also getting celebrated by the other queens. So please stick around, share this video, tell your friends to log in, tell your family, friends, and your family members to log in. And, we're just going to have a beautiful Saturday afternoon together. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just waiting for all of my guests to join, and we are going to get things moving. If you don't have your wine or your coffee or whatever it is, please get it out and just, come and celebrate with us queens and let us just have a beautiful Saturday together. I have my guests joining, and I'm just waiting for everyone to be here so that we can, just kick off the session together. I see some queens joining. I'm just waiting for all the queens to join, and then we would get things rolling. We'll set the ball rolling. But if you're watching, please drop a comment in the comment section. I want to know where you're watching us from. Rep your city. Tell me what's on your mind. If there's something that is bothering you this Saturday afternoon, please share it with me. And if I can help you out, I would be more than happy to do that. But yes, while we are waiting, let me bring up some of the queens that I'm going to have on the first panel. So we're going to have three different panels. A first one, a second one, and a third one. And then afterwards, all the queens are going to come together. We're going to just do a toast and just, say our goodbyes. But yeah, stick around and please, just drop a comment in the comment section. Let's know where you're watching from. So I would be pulling up all the queens. I have Amina Jinjagbaja Biamila right here, and she is live. Hey, Mama.
Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm going to call on the others as well. Where's Naima?
She's going to be right beside me in a minute.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I have you here. It feels good, just seeing you virtually. I wish I could hug you, but hi. Hi.
Receive the virtual hug.
And I am supposed to have Lato. Okay, yes, I see Latoya. She's here as well.
Hi,
Hey, Queen.
Madame Marike, best-selling author. Hello.
It's so amazing because Latoya and I just got off a live. We were interviewed by that proud Black woman, and now we are here together.
Ooh.
So, Queens, you all are going to introduce yourselves, and we would kick things off very quickly. So I will start off with Amina Jinjagbaja Biamila, who co-authored a book with her daughter. I would like you to, just introduce yourself, tell us where you're from. And I'll also love Naima to talk as well. And then after that, we would move on to Latoya, and then we'll talk about our books.
All right, sounds great. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, congratulations, Arike, on the launch of your third book, on the launch of your Ireland Entertainment platform, and most definitely on this beautiful event celebrating Black female authors in the month of love during Black History and Future Month. Thanks for having us. It's such a laudable thing to show and share love in this way. My name is Amina Ginger Bajabia Amila. Amina by birth, Ginger apparently by nature, and by name given to me by the universe. And I take it, I receive it. I'm a transformational lifestylist. And what that simply means is that I work with my audience to help you gain clarity, to attain the freedom that you want to live your best, most productive lifestyle. And by freedom, I typically mean of the heart and soul, to really free the heart and soul with soulful connections. My book is Ginger 8, the Ginger Power Coloring and Mindset Transformation book, co-authored with my 14-year-old daughter. She will join us in a second. I believe that's it for now, right?
Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Okay, so off to Latoya.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me, Erike. Thank you so much to all. Nice to meet you as well, Amina. So, my name is Latoya Belfan. I am an author and I am a publisher, a book publisher. I've published over 15 books. My first published author is a best-selling author. You will see her later. I publish children's books, journals. I publish academic works and resources. I love writing. I've been writing since I was 16 years old, and my greatest accomplishment is seeing our books that look like us, Black characters, Black superheroes, Black everything, look like our children into the homes of everyone. So I am so excited to combine with so many beautiful authors. And Erike, your book is amazing. Just another book for our children to see themselves in and to grow and learn from. So I'm so happy to be here.
Awesome. Thank you. So I am Marika Kimballah, and I'm a published author as well. I have two books to my name. Well, three books, but two books technically, because this book was originally The Cost of Our Lives, and then I wrote the pandemic edition. So I would say two or three books. I'm also a foreign trained lawyer.
Just a little bit of technical difficulties we're having, but I'm sure she'll be back anytime soon. Erike.
Can you hear me now? It
It
actually
chopped out a little bit. It chopped out a little bit.
it did, but can you hear
Yeah.
me now and can you see me?
Yes.
So I was like this. So yes, so these are my two books. I'm a published author, and I'm pretty much looking forward to a fantastic conversation where we can talk about our books, and we can just celebrate one another. This is Black History Month, and the theme of this event is celebrating female authors. I realized that a lot of female authors were rarely celebrated, and I decided to just take this event on and just bring on my sisters, bring on everyone, and just show the world how awesome we are. And I'm looking forward to meeting the other authors as well, and just having everyone talk about their books and projects and whatever it is that you all are working on. So I will take this back to Amina, and I want you to just quickly tell us about your book. You already mentioned it, but just talk about it in detail, and then also tell us where you are, where you were born, and what being celebrated as a female author during Black History Month means to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Erika. So once again, my book is called Ginger 8, the Ginger Power Coloring and Mindset Transformation book. And we have a motivation line, I'm possible, so are you. This is authored by my beautiful young teenage daughter, Naima, and myself. She will be joining us in a second. Naima, we're waiting on you. This book was motivated by my attendance at an all-female retreat hosted by the transformational Marvin Lisa Nichols. And on the last night, we had a coloring activity. We kind of just had a let loose activity, and coloring was one of the options. And I couldn't believe how it just took me back to the little girl who loved to color into coloring books with crayons or pencils or water paint, and how I'd run back and forth to the bathroom rinsing my brush and really just creating my own images. But as a young girl, I grew up in Nigeria, which is where I was born and raised. I moved over to the United States for graduate school in '94. So technically, just aged myself about a half a century old. And it never occurred to me as I grew up that there was such a thing as people looking different from me and maybe thereby treating me different because they look different or I look different. Don't get me wrong, we had expatriates in Nigeria. There were white kids in my school, there were Indians, there were Asians, there were Arabians, but it wasn't a thing. We just went to school, we lived our lives, we were all very happy, and life was great. And then I move over to the United States, where I had visited a lot. And again, there's white people, there's black people, so what? But by the time I'm in grad school, I suddenly understand that I'm a black person. And it's like, what does that even mean? I'm just a person. So the inspiration for this book for me is the often disoriented and displaced Nigerian child, particularly the girl child, whom I still believe as a nation we pay a lot of lip service to. We talk a lot about protecting, we talk a lot about advancing and fighting for their causes, but at the same time, we cause them the most harm, even from inside their homes, what we say to them, what we don't say to them, what activities we involve them in, what activities we don't involve them in, what we tell them they can do and be when they grow up. So this book is an homage to these young girls and to really letting them see other women that have come before them in various diverse roles. So we feature the likes of Vice President Kamala Harris, Madam Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the World Trade Organization Director General, our young savvy Tiwa Savage, our own African Beyonce. We feature one of my favorite writers, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, who I just believe has done so much to put Nigeria and Africa on the globe with her writing. Of course, where would this book be without our Auntie Oprah right on the front cover? And we feature somebody not quite as popular globally, but in Nigeria most definitely, Bose Ogulu, who is the mother of Burna Boy, a powerful Grammy-winning recording artist. On the back, same thing. We feature more known faces: Beyonce, our own Tara Toye, Uche Pedro, who's the founder of Bella Naija, Amanda Gorman, the amazing poet who spoke at the inauguration last year, the late Gigi Bryant, Michelle Obama, our forever first lady, our own DJ Copy, and on the center spread, yet more women, right? So you can sort of see the legacy effect here. The late Maya Angelou, um, Lupita Nyong'o, Ibtihaj Mohammed, the female Muslim, what's her name, fencer. We have Serena Williams, of course, Lisa Nichols, and Malala Yousafzai. So you can see faces of people who've done things that are aspirational, but then the rest of the book is just diving into affirmations, speaking to the young girl. There's an opening sort of letter from me, Mama Ginger, and then there's an opening statement from their dear friend to Ginger Power Girls from Naima. Naima, come and sit right beside me. And then we just go into different ways of making the young girl think about herself in her own image. How do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself going? What you want to be when you grow up? What you want to do?
This
And
is so beautiful and remarkable. And I
thank
like
you,
the fact that
Naima.
girls can actually see this. It's aspirational. They see this, they see real faces, real
Yes,
people who have, gone ahead before them to do it. And then they see that it is possible.
yes, yes. Thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Where's
And
Naima? We
here she is. Can
okay.
you all see her now?
No, not yet.
Oh, we're sharing a screen.
You're sharing a screen. I know. Is where is she? Yes, I see her now.
Can't hear you, Amina. I don't know if your mic is muted.
Hello, can you all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, don't know what happened there.
It's my internet. It's mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I actually did go off. So I don't know what's happening here. I did go off. Yes, but I'm back. I'm
Sorry
back.
about that. Okay, so here's my daughter Naima. I'll let her introduce herself, say what she does and loves. And what I was saying before the mic went off is that once I shared my dream and my vision for this project with her, she was like, "Oh, we're doing this together. Like I'm going to be involved." And she's been really instrumental in helping to, select and recommend the known faces featured, but also the abstract roles. Arike, I'm sure you can relate to me, and if there's other Nigerians on this session, when we were growing up, we had maybe five options of what you were going to be when you grew up, right? A doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, an engineer, maybe a pharmacist in more forward thinking homes. And if, quote unquote, you were not smart, which already was a problem, right? That those conversations were even happening where you're saying to children, because you're not smart enough to go to college, you'll go to vocational school, versus maybe your strengths, your talents, and your interests can be better served in vocational school. But what were those options? Mechanic, tailor, secretary, maybe catering. There weren't really a lot of options versus now. So again, Naima, introduce yourself and just talk about your contributions to the book and why this book is important to you.
Uh, um, Good afternoon.
Hi, Naima. You need to move a little. Yes, move a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, there you go.
uh,
And
Perfect. We see you now. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Hi. And
Um,
that's Latoya. That is Latoya.
Latoya.
Honey.
um,
So just very briefly, your mom already told us about your book. So just introduce yourself and just tell us how you feel, what it feels like, to be recognized and celebrated today.
it's definitely great to have like done something like this young. That's like gonna be like there forever, like something that we did together, and I think it's really good because I like coloring and stuff, and like it's always like a therapeutic way to just like, color in the pages yourself, and especially if it's like a black female, and it's like almost like you're coloring yourself into the person that you're trying to be, which is like really great to like know that I helped inspire people in that way. So I'm definitely very excited to have done this with my mom, and I hope people see it and feel like the same way and feel like joy from it and get excited when flipping through the pages.
How does it feel to be celebrated during Black History Month?
It feels
As a
good.
teenager, as a teenager, and as the youngest person on this panel, how does it feel to be celebrated and recognized?
It definitely feels great because like I know it's a great opportunity just to like know that like you're heard and like you matter as a black woman like in the world now, and it's encouraging and it definitely feels great overall.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to move on to Latoya. And then, at the round table, when we come back, we would all just, still chip in and talk a little bit about, what we're working on or our goals or whatever it is. And that's when we're giving our final toast. But yeah, Latoya, over to you. I mean, I already know I know a million and one things about you. And I know how awesome you are. You published my friend's book. You are my friend, and I've got
Yes.
your books as well. So yes, just tell us about your. I know you've written tons of books, but let's talk about your newest book, and if you also want to, just chip in, talk about the other ones. But let's, focus on your newest book, and then also tell us where you are from, where you were born, and what being celebrated today means to you.
So thank you so much for giving us this opportunity, Enrique Ariland. It's amazing that we are creating this table to celebrate ourselves and not waiting for anyone else to celebrate us. And so we're really proud of you and really appreciative for including us. It's really important. Representation matters. We use this hashtag a lot. But when you see the look of a child's face, to see a mirror, an image on TV, a basketball star, a singer that looks like them, we give them the opportunity to see what their future could be like. And when you see a future that's fruitful and prosperous, that includes you, you want to be a part of that future. You want to go get that dream. So everything we do with our diverse stories is showing them that this is what your future could be like. This is what your present could be like. This is what your future could be like. My latest book, my Valentine's Day love book, it's called Cadence Learns Self-Love. It's available on Amazon, and it's doing pretty well, competing with a lot of big publishing companies. You know, I'm a one-woman team over here. I illustrate, I design, I edit, I do everything with my books. I market, you know. A lot of it is by the grace of God and like desperate desire to learn and to grow, you know, because we are all like most of us are the first of our families to do everything. Like, you know, you look around and who is an author in your family that could take your hand and lead you down this path? Like, we all had to figure it out our own. So this book is a beautiful book. It's about self-love. It's using characters as cookies and the mousses to show kids that sometimes, you know, when you desire to be like someone else and you kind of step your foot into that, you may not like what you turn out to be. And then you realize the part that you didn't like about yourself, you actually want that part back so much. And sometimes we're looking at kids and we're thinking that they don't deal with these things, but they do. They deal with not knowing themselves, not loving themselves, lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, feeling like, you know, where do I fit in? Where do I belong? And us as authors, diverse authors in ourselves and how we look, you know, and the stories that we portray and we bring out there is showing them that, hey, there's a space for you. But we have to create that space for them. We have to show them that mirror. We have to show them this is someone that looks like you and they have accomplished so much and you can too. So that's my mantra for all my books. My books are to show diverse story, not just the I love my Black skin, I love my Black hair, I love my Black everything, but to show regular stories, to show a family. I have a book that shows a family just celebrating Christmas like we do. We have family dinners. We go up to a cabin. We have big dinners. We do that too, you know, as a Black family. Or like a Black father, he brings in the groceries. He takes the wife for a date. He cooks dinner. He takes care of his son. He's present. We have Black families, right? Where the dad is present in the home. We have that. We have the working mom who's juggling and who is career driven. My stories show that. Our stories show that. We're not just one label here. We have solid, we have family, we have structure in our Black families. And we need to show that example to our children, to our kids, to our young adults, you know, what it looks like, what it represents. So that is my, you know, in a nutshell. Yeah.
That was awesome. So how does it feel being celebrated today? How do you feel? Just tell me.
Oh, Arike, it feels wonderful. I mean, like, but we talked about this before. As you guys know, me and Arike just came from that Proud Black Woman, amazing platform that always celebrates Black women. I mean, who is lifting us up right now? Right? Who is lifting up Black authors right now all around the world? Where are we getting the opportunities? So Arike, Ariland Entertainment, Canada vendors, Montreal vendors, these are some of the platforms that prepare a table and they invite us to come. And so we're lucky and we're blessed to, you know, to be able. So I feel wonderful. I feel grateful. I feel humbled. And now I want to pass it on to someone else. You know, I want to prepare for someone else.
Awesome. I love that. And, you know, I love what you said earlier on when we were on the other live at, you know, that Black Proud Women's channel where, you know, we were talking about building our own tables. Like this, we've gone past, you know, the level of we're waiting for, you know, people to open the doors for us. Now we're breaking down the buildings and we're building our own platforms, which is really, really incredible. And, you know, this is me also saying to people who are watching, you don't have to be an author, whatever business it is that you're doing, you should actually go out there and create your own platform. Don't wait. Did you guys hear me? Because I felt it was a bit laggy.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Oh, okay, it froze. Yes. So don't wait for people to, you know, don't wait for the opportunities to come. You can actually be the ones to create the opportunities. In a nutshell, I would just, you know, talk about my book. The cover already kind of describes, you know, what's inside. It's a book called Beautifully Colored. Hey, I see my book. I see my book in the US. Hey.
I have
Hey,
a copy. It's
oh,
Florida.
it's beautifully colored, and this the cover just describes the book. It's a book about kindness, diversity,
Mhm.
inclusion, and positive affirmations. And I'm so big on positive affirmations because we are what we say we are. And if you don't define who you are, the world is going to define you and give you a name. And that name is probably a name that you're not going to like, or that description will be one that will not bring out your full human. So, in teaching our kids, we need to also let them understand the power of positivity, the power of positive affirmations. You wake up, you put your feet on the ground, and you recite your affirmations and you say those things that you want for yourself, because there is so much power in the tongue. The tongue is so powerful. Like, people underestimate the power of the tongue, where people just go around saying all kinds of things about themselves to themselves. People don't even talk nicely to themselves. They're so People are so quick to say nice things, give compliments to other people, but then they're always so hard on themselves. So this book is a book where, kids should read, should feel happy reading, seeing the fact that there are 12 diverse children on the cover, holding hands, playing together, and just having fun and living life as one set of people. I mean, we're all different, we're diverse, but then we are all beautifully colored. And I want every child to hold this book in their hands and feel powerful and feel beautiful and just feel the love that the world should give. Like, this is a picture of how the world should look like for children. In also talking about how I feel being celebrated, I mean, I'm celebrating myself. I do this all the time. Hey, like, if you don't celebrate me, I will hype myself. Even on my social media channels, on my Instagram, here on YouTube as well. I want to dance, I dance. Whatever it is I want to do, I do. And I think that people should also embrace that. People care too much about what the world would say.
Mhm.
The world will still people will still talk regardless. You do, they will talk. You don't do, they will talk. So just do you, and go out there and just be awesome. That is what I represent. And that is what I want everyone watching to also represent, most especially all the amazing authors that are being celebrated today. You should be your number one cheerleader. Go out there, cheer yourself up to a point where the world will see how you're cheering yourself, and then the world would also cheer you on because of the energy that you're bringing to yourself. So yes, that is it, ladies. Um, Anything else? Is there anything else? We have 2 more minutes before I
Well,
bring the next.
I
The next.
just wanted to highlight another author. She's not here, but like you said, we have a table. So I just wanted to highlight Onisha Parrot Lewis. She's a new author, and
Okay.
she has been writing grief books and journals that are amazing. And as a Black woman who has experienced loss, I just wanted to highlight her and congratulate her and encourage her to keep doing her books. It's a Glow Through Your Grief books. She's written self-love, self-care books. And like you said, we created a table here today, and I want to share it. I want to pass it on to her. Congratulations, Onisha Parrot Lewis. You can find her books on Amazon. I just wanted
Awesome.
to give her a shout out.
Thank you. Congratulations, Onisha. And please, if you can also,
Congratulations.
maybe if you can put a link to her book in the comment section. I don't know. I can
Yes.
pin it as well. And
Thanks,
you all
Mari.
can also put links to your books on Amazon. And as the conversation goes, I would just, keep pinning the comments up here so that your link is visible to people. And to people who are watching, please support all the authors. If you haven't
Mhm.
bought our books, please go to Amazon. Our books, all of us, every single one of us, three of us, four of us right here, including Naima, and then all the other authors who are going to be coming up shortly. Support us, encourage us. We are women. Um,
My
I
little 1 minute edition. Do we still have the 1 minute? Is really
take
in
it.
line with what Latoya just said. I was thinking to myself, this is such a beautiful thing that Erika is doing that I know several of us have been talking about, but she has taken action. So I also want to pay homage to some of those women with whom we've been having these conversations, but we're yet to do something like this. Kehinde Oniru with the Nigeria's First Women, Kwavi Agbegbe with 50 questions to ask when you're 50, and my dear friend Nika Remu, who also writes on grief, how to kick grief in your high heels. I have copies of all those books, but I didn't bring them down for today's session. I'm only holding Arika's book in mine. And just in addition to what you said, Rika, about celebrating yourself, I said I was called Ginger by the universe, right? By name and by character. And I think it's that very essence that I've actually just come to accept and stop questioning, which is no matter how bad the situation is, no matter how complex it seems, I'm going to find a way out. And in finding that way out, I'm going to have fun doing it. Oh, I might cry. I cry well, right? But I'm going to have fun doing it, and I'm going to bring other people along, and I'm going to share that sauce, which I guess is what the ginger is. So I'm a big advocate for what you said: ginger people, ginger your own soul. When you put out a post and you get 10 likes, don't be discouraged. I can't tell you how many direct messages I get in my inbox, but you're not really, seeing likes and comments. Don't be discouraged. And you know what? Sometimes you don't even get the messages in your DM, but it's okay. People are watching, people are enjoying, and people are imbibing from your energy. So please don't stop, beautiful ladies. Let's just keep doing what we do.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And in paying it forward as well, I want to just quickly acknowledge and celebrate my very good friend Bimbo Dare. She's also an author. She wrote the book, The Girl with the Louding Voice. So you guys should please buy her book as well. So yes,
Yay.
a shout out to my friend Bimbo. She would have been here, but she's in the UK. So I wanted this to be strictly Canada and the US. So
For having us.
awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. So I would be sending you to the green room, but please don't leave because we're still going to come back here at 2:45, where 10 of us will be here together. So when you're coming back, come with your wine glasses or coffee or water, whatever it is that you want to bring with you, because we're going to toast to the good life, to writing more books, to so many awesome to so many more awesome memories that we're going to be making together. So just go take a tea break and then you'll be back here. Okay.
Sounds
Bye,
great.
guys. Thank you.
Do we do anything, or do we just disappear? Like, what do we need to do on our end?
So on your end, just press I think there's an X button or
Leave
something.
studio.
Yeah, to leave studio, but
Okay.
you're still going to come back again.
All right. See you all
After
later.
See you later. See you soon. Thank you so much, Queens. Oh my God, that was powerful. Latoya, Amina, Naima, that was super, super powerful. Thank you very much for bringing your awesomeness um, over here. Today we're celebrating female authors, and it is the Black History Month event organized by Ariland Entertainment. And we have featured four out of the authors. No, did I say four? Yeah, including myself, four, yes. And we still have six more authors that we're going to be featuring. I will call on the next set, and at a point in time, we are all going to be here. Oh my God, I see Onisha. Onisha is actually here. We are sending you hugs, love, and we see you, we acknowledge you, and I would definitely buy a copy of your book, and I hope everyone also buys your book. And please also buy our books. All 10 of us buy our books as well, and buy Onisha. So right now we're 11, including Onisha. Okay, so let me call on the next panelists. Three amazing, amazing authors. I see them already. They are in the waiting room. So I would be calling on the batch two set, which I should have Chesand. Chesand, where are you? She's right here. Okay. Chesand, Verisha, and Marswa. So I would bring on Heavy. You're muted. You need to unmute yourself. Chesand, please turn on your camera so that I can have you up here because your camera is off. Hi V, how you doing, Verisha?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, fine. I see you are en route. Where are you off to?
Montreal.
You're off to Montreal. You know, Latoya is in Montreal. We have two. We have two authors in Montreal. We have Latoya. We have Nifemi. Nifemi is Montreal Vendors, and Latoya is. You saw Latoya. She was here earlier, and she's the publisher,
Yeah.
and she is also an author. And I remember when you told me you were going to Montreal, and you told me the reason why you were going, and I said, "Are you going to see Latoya?" That is the Latoya. Yes.
Okay,
it,
okay.
it feels it's good to have you here. So just introduce yourself, talk about your book. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I have Chesand. Let me add Chesand here. But Chesand, hi, can you hear us? Chessie, you are muted. You need to unmute yourself. Chessie. So Chesand is muted. Um we cannot hear her. Chesand, please come back with your camera on and then turn on your audio. Okay, so we have Verisha and Marsua. Hey,
Hi everyone.
hey Marsua Blossom, how are you doing?
I am good, Erika. Thank you for having me here today.
You are most welcome. Okay, so let's start with V. Verisha, you're going to tell us a little bit about yourself, talk about your book as well, and tell us what being celebrated here means to you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mauricio David. I'm from the beautiful island of Barbados.
Hey, Island Girl.
Yes,
Island
I'm an
Girl.
island girl. I'm the author of Behind the Makeup. It is a personal testimony of myself. I wrote it, as an inspiration for other women like myself. We all go through different things, and we don't necessarily always want to talk about those situations. But sometimes when we actually find someone to identify with, it actually gives us courage to bring out our story, and we actually find healing, through those situations as women. And being celebrated here, it means so much to me. I was really excited when Ariki told me about this entire program. For me, being a Black woman, we are a source of strength, a source of power. We bring so much wisdom to the
We
entire
are a source of
universe.
strength, a source of
So
power. We
I
bring
see this
so much
as a
wisdom
very good
to the
opportunity
entire
for myself
universe.
and
A
everyone being
source of
celebrated
power.
here
I
today.
see this
Sorry,
as
am I back on? Am I back on? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
The network is so crappy today. So sorry, guys. Yes, I could hear an echo when you were speaking, like someone was watching on YouTube. So I wanted the echo to disappear. Yeah. So go on, V. Hi, Chesson. Chesson is here now. Hey, Queen.
hello. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so Verisha was talking about her book, her experience, and then when she's done, we're going to pass the mic to Marswa and then we'll come to you. So let's go. V.
Awesome.
Yes, so I was saying that we as women, we are a source of strength and power, fortitude throughout the entire universe. Like, we have so much experiences and situations that we can share from others. We don't even know how much we have on the inside that can bring out the best in other people.
And I am really thankful for this opportunity and for Arike. I was saying that I was very excited when she told me about this event. I was preparing for it all week, and I am very happy that I can be celebrated here with all of you other beautiful authors, entrepreneurs, whatever. I'm just thankful to be here with you guys today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, V. Yes. So we are going to move on to, because we're running out of time, we're moving on to Marswa. It's going to talk about her book as well. And Marswa, you're going to introduce yourself, talk about your book, and you'd also tell us what being celebrated here means to you. And then we move it on to Chessie.
Hi everyone, my name is Maswa Blossom Yameto. Originally, I'm from Liberia, West Africa. Now I'm based in Ontario, Canada. First of all, I just want to thank you so much for having me here today. I'm so honored, and it means that I'm seen, I'm heard, and it means that my work is being valued. So it's just an encouragement to me to keep going. So I really do appreciate this opportunity, and I do not take it for granted. And so I'm just going to talk about my book, Black, Brown, or White, We All Feel. It's a children's book, and it's written about diversity, inclusion, and anti-racism and bullying. So it was based, just briefly speaking, on my daughter's experience. At 4 years old in kindergarten, she was being bullied by her peers. So it just inspired me to write this book to encourage children to behave positively. As you can see on the mask of everyone, I have positive affirmations here because it's so important in our daily lives to include positivity, and I'm key on that. In everything I do, we're all going through so much as people, so I'm sure we've heard this before. We have to be positive. That helps to ease our burdens. So I just want to instill this value in children, and just to encourage children to just be kind to one another, to just be nice, and to live in a positive way.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's very apt and very similar to my book as well and Latoya's book as well. So thank you so much for that. Let's
Well,
quickly move on to Chesend.
Hello,
Chessie,
beautiful ladies.
hey
Hello.
queen.
hi.
I must say I'm truly moved. Before I go into anything else, I must say that I'm truly moved. It's so inspiring just hearing your stories and what it has been propelling you to be on this platform and sharing your work. Thank you so much, Eriki, for having me. I'm beyond like grateful and just beaming with sunshine right now. But as I'm here, I just want to say that if you can imagine that you wake up and you hear a story or you hear a question and you're stunned by it and not sure how to answer it, this is the action that I've taken. That I've heard the question of my own child asking me a question, and I was stunned by it and wasn't sure how to answer his question. And I've realized that the importance of a child's voice and how much that can actually change our society and impact that are beyond our imagination. And I actually help to showcase what it means to raise socially conscious and empathetic children. So what you're all sharing is so moving, just to know that there's a community that values this as well. And this is something that I'm very passionate about as a philanthropist as well, and showcasing that with my work and my book that was inspired by my own son as well when he asked me the question in the pandemic, Mommy, will Santa wear a mask? And this is the title of the book is called Did Santa Wear a Mask? And this was his question that he asked me during the pandemic. And it really moved me off my feet. And as an educator, I've won so many awards, and I wasn't sure how to really answer his question. And I asked my husband for help. He's a scientist, and we put together this book to actually showcase to families what it means to raise socially conscious and empathetic children. And in this world, I think that's something that is so needed. And this is the book that we've been showcasing around the world. It has won so many awards. And this is something that I think every parent should actually showcase and embody so much. And I'm so grateful that I'm in this platform right now, seeing that there is a voice out there that what we're doing makes sense. It will be changing the future for our children, and what Ariki wants for children to have those affirmations, those families to actually realize that is so important. And for Latoya, I think with Ariki and what your mission is, I think this is just a ripple of what we can actually do even more as authors, and the legacy of showcasing to children and families that literature will actually help that. And with reading those affirmation and the stories that our children are sharing can actually be quite inspiring. So this is just something that I've been doing in my platform as well as an educator. I'm a mompreneur. My book was inspired by my son. My children are called the Jag Brothers. They're not here right now, but they're behind me. They're called Jaylee and Jax. And at the time when I wrote the book, my son was 5. He was going to be 5, and he asked me, "Mommy, will Santa wear a mask?" So those are the children that are out there right now. We're advocating for children and showcasing to moms what it means to actually embrace that consciousness, regardless of those likes or who is seeing it. The world is seeing it, and it was reminded that the actions that were taken, it's being recognized. And that's something that I stand for, and my family and I, we're creating waves of making social change and making that impact. And for in relation to where I'm from the beautiful Sunshine Island of Jamaica. that's that's where I'm from, and I'm so grateful that I'm in a community with other Black women and showcasing my African heritage, because that's something that's deep down inside of me that I'm working on and embracing that to shine to other female entrepreneurs and mompreneurs as well. So thank you so much for having me. I think based on the questions that you've asked me, that's something that resonates well with me, being on this platform and showcasing what it means to actually raise socially empowered children within this new and changing world. So thank you so much again for having me. I will put my book in the YouTube conversation for anyone that
Perfect.
wants to reach out to me. I do have a building community of mompreneurs who wants to actually embrace this consciousness and showcasing the story. So I'd love to chat with anybody else who think this is something that will resonate with them. I'm on LinkedIn as well, Chesson Gregory, and I'll be here listening to all the amazing stories, and we'll be holding your books very soon. I do have copies so far, so I hope to have other copies of other authors' books and reading the stories as well, and the inspiration behind your books. Thank you so much again.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Justin. Thanks. But don't leave. Like if you guys leave, you're just going to go to the green room, and then you'll come back here at 2:45 to to just round off the conversation, where 10 of us will be there just celebrating one another and just giving each other virtual hugs and all of that. So yes, thank you so much, ladies. Does anybody have anything else to add? We still have 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes actually. If you guys have anything else you want to chip in, please feel free. Marswa, Mauricia, Chessie, any of you, do you want to say anything? Maybe you want to talk about how you feel, being celebrated, or if there was something that you didn't mention about your book. This is a good time to plug it in.
Sure, I'll take the platform.
Okay, beautiful.
I Being recognized as a Black author means changing the world. It means that my voice can actually make more impact, and I can also be a part of that greater puzzle out there, even though that there are so many other authors doing similar work. I'm also contributing to that greater puzzle. So I think that's something that I think as a Black author and being recognized and being in this community, it showcased that we are a part of that puzzle. And the work that we do, the 10 ladies here, we are a part of that square feet on the world, if we think about it, but we have our place there. And it's for us to continue to shine and to embody that love and affection in the communities that we are a part of, with the literature that we share and sharing the stories behind it. Because when we read a book, there's so much knowledge that we can gain from it. And with affirmations, with all the different things that we showcase in it, I think that's something that, as we move and we make social changes, that's something that can actually change a society. And within my book, just to add, the Jag brothers are actually superhero brothers. And I did notice that someone mentioned about superheroes and psychologists. There's so many studies that mention when we actually embrace our inner strength, what that can actually do and make changes. So I think this is just an absolutely great opportunity to be in this team of ladies who are strong and just shining and just showcasing that we are a part of a community that is making change. And I think that's everything that we're doing is a part of making a change, and a change that will actually make such a big difference. And I want to embody that and just to take stick a pin on it, because that's something that is so important right now, and I'm so grateful that we're a part of that.
I
Perfect.
also want to say that
Okay.
we as Black women, we need to show forth our strength, never be afraid to do what we are called to do, because we never know the impact that we may have on others watching us. I remember when I first thought about writing my book, I didn't want to do it. And I remember that day Ariki called me and she said, what are you doing? I told her, well, I'm thinking about writing a book, but I'm not sure what I want to, that I really want to do it. What will people think about my story? They don't know these things. What will they think? And she was like, girl, are you crazy? You need to write the book. And from that day on, it was pen to paper. And in less than 4 months, my book was published from that simple phone call. So I'm telling you guys, the strength and power that we have invested in us, we need to use it to uplift and encourage each other.
And
Fantastic.
I'll just add to that. I mean, it's Black History Month. What better time? It's so timely right now, and this is gonna stand the test. This will make history eventually, right? So we just have to keep keeping on. We just have to embark on this journey with everything that's within us, because our children are watching, right? And to add to what was said earlier on, women empowering women, that should be the trend now. Women supporting women. We are all we've got, you know. So we just have to keep going on, keep supporting, keep reaching out, networking, collaborating, and this is a movement. And this shows now we have 10 of us on here. So hooray to us for coming together.
Woohoo! Thank you so much, beautiful ladies. And I love that the conversation here, like I love how this ended, because this just shows that we should always choose collaboration over competition. And with women, we are so powerful individually, and then collectively when we come together, we are a force. We are even like way, way, way more powerful than we ever imagined. And
Yeah.
we must always be careful what we say to people, because your words can kill or make people's dreams. I remember when Verisha told me about her book. Imagine if I had told her, girl, what are you writing? Who's going to read your book? Like, do you think you don't have a voice? Do you think anybody wants to read what you want to write? She may never have written that book. And that book has touched lives. That book has birthed the soul upliftment platform, a platform that is blessing lives and touching lives. So when people share their dreams with us, let us never be too quick to kill those dreams. If they need us to birth those dreams, let us just embrace their dreams with open arms and encourage people, and not use our insecurities to kill other people's dreams. So thank you so much, queens. And if you ladies have watched the Tinder Swindler, I watched it last night, and there are so many messages to take from that. But one of the key messages is women empowering women, women holding each other by the hands and going forward to say, we have a mission, we are on a mission, and we are going to accomplish that mission, no matter what, no matter how hard it looks. So 10 of us that are coming together today, we can start a movement. There's so much that we can do together. We have even started a movement already, because people will watch us now and realize that more Black authors need to be celebrated, because I've never seen it happen. And I decided to create it because if you know how they say, if there's a book that you're looking for and you cannot find, you can go and write the book. So if there are events that we feel like we should be seeing this kind of events and we're not seeing it, I challenge everyone today to create those types of events, those events that will also, this is you opening the door and bringing everyone in and saying, everyone, come in, come in, come in, as against just opening the door and just boom, shutting it behind you and saying, hey, I want to be the only one to shine. I don't want any other. Oh, this person writes children's books. I write children's books too. I don't want her to shine on my platform. No, I think we should all embrace collaboration. There is so much we can do together, so much. And please, everyone, make sure you put links to your books, write your social media handles in the comment section. I would also be projecting them up here so that we can do more together. I mean, what's better than one best-selling author? 10. What's better than one author? 2. We can co-author books together. If there's an idea that you have and you feel that one of us will bring more insights, reach out.
Arika, can I say something? Sorry. In regards to what you're saying, there is a lady called Pearl, the founder of Black Book Fair. There's a group, she created a group of over 20 Black authors, male and female, so you can reach out to her. She's on Instagram. It's called Black Book Fair. So that's another movement empowering and highlighting Black authors in Canada here.
Thank you. I messaged her as well and told her about the event. For her to join and watch. I actually just met her through Maswa, I think 2 weeks ago, or was it last week that you told me about her? So she's doing amazing things as well. And if you know other ladies who are doing this kind of things, please celebrate them on your platforms. Celebrate them however way you can celebrate them, because I feel like we do so much, but we rarely get celebrated for the things that we do. So yes.
Just before we go, I just want to say the inspiration behind Black women authors. I actually love that idea. I think it's something that the 10 ladies, if they're up for it, I think that's something we can really put together and continue, because that would be such an awesome platform. I know that the other community was mentioned, but this will be something that is quite unique and the reason why it was started. So I absolutely love it, and the BWA, it's really inspiring. So I'm up for it.
I'm up for it too, girl. Let's go. I'm sure we all are.
Let's create that group.
Yes, I love that. You have my back on that. And just before we celebrate, I wanted to share on my platform, my author platform. I'll put my social media handles in the YouTube, but I'd love to share all the books that you've written on my author platform. I have posted on my main Instagram page. However, I would love to share all the books that all the authors have written. So if you can share with me by my author page, and I'd love to post that there as well, so I can celebrate you all.
Oh, thank you so much, Chesand. So you guys reach out to her, reach out to Chesand, and everyone should connect. Everyone should follow, put your social media handles in the comment section. All the authors, please follow each other. Let's all follow one another. This is really, really, really amazing. Okay, ladies, thank you so much. Please go back to the green room. You're going to come back here 2:45. Actually, let's do 2:50 so that we can give the next set some more time, or just look out for wait for my prompt when I tell you guys to come back. I want everyone back here, 10 of us, and then come with your coffee, wine, whatever it is that you're drinking, and then we're just gonna do a toast, okay? So thank you, ladies. Collaboration over competition. See you soon. I will be pulling on my next panel. I have them patiently waiting, and I'm going to bring the three of them up right about now. So, yes, awesome. I have Sholakbe Adebajo. Hey, girl. Hey, queen. I have Antonia that's Tumirella. Hey,
Hi.
girl. Hi. And I have Erika.
Hi.
She's here. Awesome. I have Oluwani Femi. That's Nifi Montreal Vendors. Hey, Queens.
Hi, hello,
Can we start this
friend.
session with how you doing? Can we start this with how you
I'm
doing?
doing
How
well. How
you
you
doing,
doing too?
ladies?
Great
Doing
to see
great.
you here.
Really,
Thank
Awesome.
really
you.
awesome.
Awesome. It's so good to see you. And, this has been such a powerful, powerful event. All of you ladies, like all of you are amazing. Like you guys don't even understand how amazing you are. You all are amazing. And I'm going to leave you and allow you to shine and let the world know how awesome you are. So let us start off with Sholakbe. Adebajo, Shalakwe, you'll be going first, and then afterwards we'll go to Tumirella, that's Antonia, and then we'll move on to Nifemi, Montreal Vendors, Nifi Signatures. So you guys introduce yourselves, talk about your book. If you have any other book that you're working on at the moment, talk about that. And then tell us what being celebrated here means to you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much, Arike, for creating this platform for us. When you reached out to me, I'm sure you remember my expression. I was so, so excited. So thank you so much. It's an honor, and to be alongside beautiful the 10 of us, the rest of the 9 of us, beautiful authors that have published beautiful books that speak to pains of our society and things that we're all feeling. So I'm really excited to be here. Thank you so much. My name is Sholakwe Adibaju, and most people call me Lakwe for short. I am a project manager in the tech space. That's what I do by day. I also love to design spaces. So that's also something I do on the side. I'll place my handles in the comment section. And I also create content on my Instagram. I have a YouTube page as well. So I am a generalist. That's what I call myself. So, and of course, I'm an author because obviously that's why I'm here. And this is the book that I published last year. It's titled A Grateful Heart, and it was born out of the need to teach life lessons. I'm just going to say in a nutshell, teach life lessons to my son because so right now I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. The boy is the first, and we do a lot of reading, as a bedtime routine. Reading has always been a part of our routine. So um at the point when he was about, like, I'll say 3 years old, and with the whole pandemic kind of keeping us at home, he started, with the whole reading and all of that, he started asking questions like, okay, this person looks white, and all of that. Why can't this person look red or blue? And it was funny at the time. It was really funny at the time, but that kind of inspired me to want to kind of explain the whole concept of race and different skin colors, because I knew the conversation was going to come up at some point, but I just wasn't expecting at that time, but it came up, and I'm like, you know what, you've always wanted to write a book. Yes, I've always been into writing. I even have a blog as well. So this is actually an opportunity to leverage on. And of course, we've got a lot of authors, that have highlighted, things about being grateful, showing respect, life lessons in general. But there's nothing wrong with, bringing, just as I think it's Latoya who said, like creating a table for yourself. That was basically it for me. And trying to, show my son that he can actually do whatever or be whatever he wants to be. That was it for me. That was the inspiration behind it. And so this is the first of its kind. I don't know if you guys can see. And there's obviously going to be a series. So I'm going to be releasing another book by God's grace this year. And it's also going to be highlighting, another life lesson. So this basically is about gratitude. And if you can see, This person is meant to look like my son, and his name's Asher, by the way. That's my son's English name. And there are also other characters in the book that what I'm going to be talking about. I just let me look for something that shows everyone. Okay, yeah. So these characters are going to be talked about in another, in a series. I'm going to be talking about other people, other characters, going to be highlighting them and also bringing up other life lessons. So in when I published the book, I recommended it for kids between the ages of 2 to 7 because, in my own opinion, that's kind of like the molding years for kids. That's the point where you want to teach them, things that would stick with them for life. And once they pass that age 6, 7, those values will actually either stick with them or leave them. And you don't know that these kids are actually watching you. They are watching your every move. So if you are practicing those values, they are watching you, they are seeing you, and unconsciously they're adopting those values as well. So that's kind of my reasoning for going into or the stream of writing. And so far the reception, so the book was published last year, and the reception, every the support I received was kind of overwhelming because I wasn't really expecting. I knew, okay, yes, I have a platform, but I wasn't really expecting that response. And it was quite encouraging for me, and it really made me feel like you can actually make an impact in your society, knowing that in the land of Canada, fine, it's a diverse country, and there are different people from different parts of the world, but you have to understand that despite how diverse it is, it's heavily built on community. So we have Indians with their own community, we've got the Middle Easterns, and same thing with the Africans as well. And within those community, you see people break out of those communities to form pods with different, like a mixture, but still it's still heavily based on those communities. So, and which was why I was really excited about this event, because it just shows that I guess there are more people moving into, more Nigerians, or should I say Africans, moving to Canada and seeing the need to actually create a table for yourself and trying to highlight our achievements, which obviously is the reason for Black History Month, highlight our achievements and then try to push that out to the community as a whole. So thank you so much, Arike, once again for, creating this platform. And I'm so happy to be here with all the beautiful ladies, queens. Thank you so much.
You are welcome, and thank you so much. Well said. Thank you. This is why we are here. This is the reason, why we're here to celebrate you and celebrate all the other queens. So I would be passing the mic to Mirella. To Mirella is Antonia. To Mirella, over to you. Your just a brief introduction about yourself, your book, and what it feels like to be celebrated today. And afterwards, we're moving on to Nifi. Okay, let's go.
Okay, hi everyone. And I just want to say thank you because when I got your message, I was just like, wow, this is amazing. I was honored to get the message first of all. I was like, even if I don't make it to the show, I'm just happy that, we're being recognized as female authors, and it's a privilege. Thank you so much. And then again, I know why you keep calling me to Mirella is because we met on Instagram.
That's her Instagram handle, to Mirella.
Yeah. So my name is Oluwatumininu, and I'm a Nigerian, born in Lagos, but currently I'm in Canada, Ontario, Canada. It's been an amazing experience being a writer. I started writing when I was really young, but I became a published author in 2019. And this was something I did out of just asking what exactly am I good at? What exactly can I do? What exactly do I enjoy doing? And I figured I enjoy expressing myself in the place of writing. I enjoy it, and I really write out my heart when I'm writing. And I would say that one major push for me to start writing was the love of God. I encountered God sometime in 2017 and encountered the love of God. And then when I started writing, it was more of teaching people how to love and how to love like we're supposed to in the world. So I'm an author. I've currently written 3 books. This is the one that made us really close. That made myself and Mr. Director really close is Our Father's Daughter. It's a children's book as well. And the reason why I wrote this was I really wanted young girls to relate with Jesus or to relate with God and their father, like they have love letters written from him. I know I really love to read letters. I really love to read. I'm such a romantic, so I really love to read things that are quite romantic. So I'm like, okay, why would I would love young girls to, read from their dad, and it sounds like there's someone caring for them, there's someone who's covering them, there's someone who's there for them, and instead of looking outside or trying to feel like you're not complete, you're complete because you have someone with you and someone in you. So I started writing, and I started writing the book like I was writing a love letter. So every page of the book has the discussion about looking into my eyes, trusting me, I'm holding you, I'm caring about you, and different letters for the girls. So, and I really wanted, when I remember when I drew the illustration, first of all, I was trying to explain to my to the person helping me. He related to the lady like she was quote unquote a white lady, and I was like, no, I really want pictures. I really want this kind of girl to be there, and I want her hair puffy like ours. I try to comb her hair, and it's really difficult to comb. I really want another girl, a young girl out there to relate with her. That's why I wanted it to be a black lady, and again, I'm also a black lady. So writing to me is my safe space, and I just want everyone, like every one of us here. I've been listening to different experiences, and I feel like I'm so happy that we are celebrated today. It's something that we don't see, it's something that we don't hear about, something that we don't have, we hardly even recognize. But today is a different one. Today we're making history. This is the future that we've been waiting for. And like we said earlier, on the table that when we didn't have a seat on, now we're creating the table, and we're welcoming other ladies to come sit on the table with us. So that's basically what I have to say. I have other books. The other book I have is also about ladies as well, and also about seeking the love of God. So it was just a journey. This was just talking about the journey of validation, and that's also, I got that inspiration from having to study my Bible and see how most of the time we young teenagers, or even ladies or young adults, we try to seek validation from different people, from material things, from men. And I really wanted us to recognize that we actually have more validation in God and validation in ourselves, because whatever ability we have is within us, not with anybody attaching anything to us. So yeah, that's it basically from me.
Thank you to me. I actually did log out for a bit. My internet went off.
Oh, no
So I missed
worries, it's
out. Yes, I
fine.
missed out on some of the things that you said, but I'll watch it when I rewatch. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so so much. Um who's next? Nifi. Yes. Nifi, that's Nifemi. Nifi Signatures, Montreal Vendors. Nifemi, you are next. You are muted. Are you? Let me unmute you. I unmuted you.
Yeah, I know, I understand. Hi everyone. Thank you so much, Arika. This is so beautiful a thing to have, because not everyone understands how Black women feel when they don't get recognized. We all understand the way the system is everywhere, not just in Canada, not just in Australia, not just in UK, but we all know that Black women are powerful. We do a lot, even Black men, not just women now, but let's say women, because they're featuring Black female authors. So without spending too much time, I will dive right into it. I am Oluwanifemi Fagbon, and I am a business coach at Montreal Vendors, where I promote vendors, all small business owners in Quebec. Talk about every small business owner in Quebec. This is the best blog for you to get promoted. And also, I run Ifi Signature, where we treat everyone like a queen. And the most important thing there is about health and beauty safety. That is what I push out. That is what I sell. I also have my makeup line. That's the Navy Signature Cosmetics. You have the eyeshadow, powder, whatever you see me wearing right now, they're all mine. So this is a Black woman-owned cosmetic line. Thank you. I know you're already clapping. Thank you. Let me clap for myself. All right, so we have everything you can think of, and we're launching new additions very soon. Thanks so much, Arike. This platform means so much to me. Like I said earlier, when you had a brief chat with me some hours ago, Not everyone will do this. So thank you for creating this table. And I want us to all know that we are the table. We are not just bringing the table. We are not just creating that person. We are the table. You are the table. Tumrela, you are the table. Laria, you are the table. Arika, you are the table. I'm the table. And yes, my colleague, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember your name. She's in glasses like me. We are for eyes. Yeah.
Sholakwe.
Okay, can imagine. We are for eyes, and I still couldn't speak your name. Okay. I just want to encourage you and okay. Tell you on that you are the table. You are not just bringing the table to this platform. You are creating that space. You own that space. You walk into the room and they know this is Sholakwe in here. You want to feel Sholakwe. You are walking into this place and they know Tumrela is there. Yes, we know if he's here, Arike is here. That is why this place feels so lit up and all of that. So let me go also to the next question. She talked about why, as in how do I feel being a Black woman? I feel so, I don't know. I'm on top of the world right now, like feeling celebrated. Okay, now tell me one thing. If we didn't do this, who will do this for us? We have to do it ourselves now. We have to just create that room. Let's be that woman who mentioned someone else's name. When you have the opportunity to do that, please do that. Don't shut the door on the next person. Either the person is black, green, brown, or not. Especially our Black people, we really get recognized. Please help a fellow Black woman out there. If you see the need to push this woman to the next level, please hold her by the hand. Not everyone out there celebrates a Black woman. Not everyone out there wants a Black woman to climb up there. Not everyone out there wants to see a Black woman doing great things. I'm sorry to use that word, but that's the truth. That's the reality of the whole thing here. If you see a fellow Black woman who needs a space, create a space, adjust. In your Bible, it says soon, adjust. Yes, share that space together. All because we want to see her shine like you. I want to see you shine like me. Erica wants everybody to shine like her. She even wants you to shine more if you can shine more. Like David says, the glory of the latter can be better than the former. So if you can be shining more, like I just want to be happy. That's what I created that space for my fellow Black woman. So I also run accessories by Navy. Back to me introducing myself. I'm sorry it feels disjointed, but I'm just so excited being here. That's the thing. I run accessories by Navy where we talk about the everyday woman, what everyday woman wants to wear. I love
Nifty,
accessories.
your book.
Yes, I'm going to talk about my book, and
Time.
this is the major reason why I'm here. He said I should introduce myself now, and I run 3 businesses. Let me talk
Because the
about
others
it.
are going to join us soon, and I don't want them to get into your
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a it's not easy. All right, then I have this book right there. This is the major reason I'm here as an author. I wrote this book last year, my very first book. And what actually led me to create this book was because I understood over the years that most Black women, now let me say this, we were sold lies that if you're not fair enough, I know I'm fair, naturally fair. If you're not fair enough, or if you're not as light skinned as, preparing, that kind of thing, you are not beautiful. Who told you that? And you now start trying to buy several creams that has globulin propionates, I'm a chemical engineer. So I know all these things, all these chemical things that would hurt your skin. So I did my research and I was saying no to myself, no way should we go on with this. We need to create that awareness that health and beauty safety should take the lead, not just the need to look beautiful. So for me, it was more about telling you, hey girl, hey woman, you can look beautiful, but then still feel safe wearing those makeup products. And even as a man, you wear shampoo for your hair. Our babies, you wear diaper cream on their butts when you need to check, as in like wrap them up in the diaper. Even your hair shampoo, your hair cream, the bed cream and all of those things, they are all beauty products. But I'm going to concentrate on makeup right now because you are ladies here. The reason I wrote this book was just to ensure that every woman out there is sensitized and understands the need to be influenced positively towards stay safe and practice beauty safety. You can't buy anything for buying sake. No way. Buy it and please check all the ingredients written there. Learn to read product details. It is very important to check what constituents are there. Oh, this is this. Do your research. Not every time you have to meet a consultant. What will they tell you? This is meant to be. Sometimes they tell you lies because they want you to buy. Everybody will say this is good. Who will tell you my market is not error? It is good now. They will say buy it. So please do yourself that very good thing of checking labels. Read labels. Like I wrote in one of my chapters here in story time. There's this page 51. There's this thing in page 51 about reading cosmetic labels, right? Have powerful illustrations to show you what you need to watch out for. If you have to see Leaping Bunny, is there to assure you that all ingredients for the products are not tested on animals. And that's why our major concern is to ensure everybody is on a safe space, in the safe space. We have products that have not been tested on animals, neither do we have derivatives of animals in it. That's why it's cruelty free and vegan. So you wearing anything from Navy Signature, you are feeling safe wearing it. You should feel comfortable that, oh yes, I'm wearing something on my skin and I'm not going to have anything toxic going into my bloodstream to lead to cancer, whatever it is that you start struggling with over the years, all because what you've been trying to do quick over the years, and the result will be after a few years you start seeing some bun. I have so many examples stated here as story time. One of my aunties growing up, she is used to buying cream, all those two. All she does is buying and just, mixing and mixing. I'm fine. I have to be there by force. Most Nigerian ladies do it. They would even call it one different name, organic, keneka. They will package the whole thing, mix and sell to people in the name of their selling creams. Please be very careful. You are in the right position to ask a beauty consultant. Please, what are the consequences of that thing you're selling to me? I need to know. Please put the label. I need to know. Even if you're buying makeup, as small as lipstick is, or you're buying eyeshadow, please check to read labels. Check to read the labels. Sometimes they are paraded as different names, different chemical names in them. I wrote some chemical names as well. I highlighted their names out for you if you really need to know, like some names are there hidden with another chemical name that sounds a bit okay to wear. So when you see oh, this is actually very okay to wear. But then you got to order Yoruba, whatever is not good is not good. Not all that name. Please run away from them when you see them. Check these labels carefully. Also, for pregnant women, I highlighted some things. So this book is all encompassing. It's not gender selective. Our men can read it. Young guys, young ladies,
Men, women, everybody, boys,
everyone
girls.
is inclusive, because I understand how it is for even a man to just pick anything from the shelf. Some men are even just, like a desical, just pick anything. It's not just hair cream, just shampoo, or just perf. Even people will say, I've bought this perfume for 5 years. I like it. It's designer. I beg, throw that designer thing away. Just discard it. As long as it has exceeded its shelf life, it is what? It is over. Just what? Move. Yes, you're smiling. It's really like it's true. You have one designer perfume in your house. I'm coming to radio as a beauty police. I will arrest you. I'm coming. I
She has arrested a lot of people. She almost arrested me as
I'm
well.
a beauty police.
She
If you don't know,
almost,
so I'm coming
she
to your police.
held me by the handcuffs.
I'm
Almost.
coming. I'm coming, girl. So that is it about my book. I talked about makeup hygiene. Sometimes it's not just what we wear on the body that leads to skin issues we have. It could be the way we practice makeup itself, makeup application. Sometimes you use a brush, you keep it there for a week, and you pick it up again. Say, I only did makeup twice a week. Says, oh, it's dirty, and it's been exposed to dirt. And also for your mascara, in biology, we're taught that bacteria thrives in moist zones. So imagine you using your mascara now. It has a wet component that is mixed with wet component. So you're leaving it all the jets in it, you share with Madam A or Madam B that comes to see you, put it back there, and it's still there for 6 months. You see, but I'm not the regular makeup type.
If
And
you can school us here on
after
health tips and all of this, if we leave
after
her, she's
3
gonna be here
months,
for the next 3
I
hours.
know, after 3 months, discard that thing. So you have a lot to learn here.
Nifi,
My ladies, this book is for you. So
everyone should get a copy. You will love it, and you will learn so much.
every household needs this.
I learned so much.
In addition to
Mhm.
promoting all Black authors, I'm game. Collaboration is the real thing, not competition. So I'm game for anything we need to do. I'm up for it. Thank you, Arike, once again for having me.
Thank you so
Need
much.
insights to anything? I'm your girl. Send me a DM, send me a mail. I'm always here to talk to you. The Beauty Police is here for you. Love you guys.
Thank you, beautiful Liz. Nifi. And just before I bring on everyone, I also want to acknowledge, I want to specially acknowledge Latoya, because Latoya published Nifi's book, and this is what we're talking about. Women supporting women, women empowering women giving other women a platform to shine. Latoya is an Amazon best-selling author, and she's also a publisher, and she published Nifi's book, and Nifi also became an Amazon best-selling author. So collaboration is key. Collaboration is king. It's queen. And if I want to see more of these collaborations. I want to see more women doing stuff together and supporting one another. So I'm going to bring Latoya up to share in this amazing experience. I'm bringing everyone as well. I intentionally did not put Latoya and Nifemi on the same panel. They're like they're sisters.
Hey girl, shout out to you, publisher.
Way, I'm not putting these two together. So I want to bring everyone back on. So please, Ginger Soul Lifestyle, Amina.
Excusez-moi. I forgot to mention I'm from Montreal. Oh, before you think I'm not here in Canada.
When I said Montreal vendors,
I'm in Canada.
Montreal vendors,
and I'm a Nigerian. Proud Nigerian at that.
Okay, so I want everyone here. Okay, Verisha is here already. Who else? Marswa, I need your camera on. Chesand, I need you back on. Amina, I want you back on. I need everybody back. All the others.
Sorry,
It's almost 3 o'clock, and this
sorry,
live.
excuse me. I know you said you wanted all of us to come with our cups of a drink or something.
Yeah,
The last batch didn't get a chance to get our cups ready,
oh, you
so
didn't
we
get
don't
your.
have our wine for toast. Yeah.
So go and get them. Go and get them. Go. Everyone can go. I have my cup here. This is what I'm toasting with this. So if you don't have your, yeah, I see Nifi has a Montreal Ventures mug. I see Shalakwe is ready. You guys can unmute yourselves at this point in time. I
Arika,
want everyone to join back. Please, I need all of you back. 10 of us. I think Amina is the only one that hasn't joined. Amina and Naima, the combination of her mom and daughter, the duo.
Amina
Perfect.
is the only
Yes.
one that hasn't joined. Trying to figure it
Amina and
out.
Naima, the
But
combination
you have to
mom and daughter. Perfect.
only one that hasn't joined.
You have to reduce the volume of the other device because I can hear
Trying
myself.
to figure it out too.
So you need to close it on YouTube. I think you're watching on YouTube. Close it. I can hear myself. Close it on YouTube. Okay, so we are here. If you don't, do you have your drinks? Do you have your glasses? Perfect. Um, so I had to mute Amina. I'm gonna mute her back. Have you figured it out now?
No. Get out from the guest link to now studio link.
So I think you just need to close YouTube. If YouTube is open, close it and just join. You're back in the studio, so just close YouTube. Oops, she's out. Oh my God. We need her back. We're going to wait for her. And, we're just going to toast. Latoya, I'm going to give you the honor to be the one to give the toast. We're toasting to more books.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you're the only publisher in our list. So,
Oh wow.
yeah.
So well I took
Oh wait, I need us to wait for Amina to join back.
okay.
I actually want to ask a question.
Okay, she's back on.
Okay. Emma, that's your glass.
I actually want to ask a question before we go.
We'll be pouring out a sparkling beverage.
Who wants to ask
Yeah,
a question?
can you hear me?
The toast.
Yeah, I
Tumira?
wanted to.
Yes,
This
to me.
is actually an amazing platform. It's to me. Yeah, to me. Yeah. So I'm like, this is actually a very wonderful platform, and it's a wonderful movement as well. So my question is, can this be done yearly? Can this actually become a movement where we can celebrate Black authors yearly? And can it become something that we can actually do physically, where we celebrate Black female authors physically, come together, have dinners, lunch, or whatever, just to celebrate ourselves and also sell like book fairs, whatever, just to make sure we celebrate whatever creativity God has put in us. So just give me that idea. I hope that goes well with everyone.
Yes, it can be done and it should be done. And I think that one person doing it is not enough. Like if and once a year is not enough because people write books. Like Latoya, how many books do you have? Latoya, I think you're muted. I think she's muted.
I have 15 books and I write novels as well as children's books, journals, guides, a lot of different books.
wow.
So yes, awesome. So I think once a year is not enough. I think that, as many of us, this is my platform and I'm doing this. I would love to be on your platform too. So I think that everyone should pay it forward. We all should pay it forward. You guys are in Montreal, we're here in Ontario, and we brought you on. You guys too should put us on. Put us on as well. Yeah.
We will. Okay, Enrique, we heard you loud and
Put us
clear.
on as well. Latoya, Nifi, I'm challenging you guys. I'm challenging both of you. Put us on as well. So I think that as many, collaborations as we can. I'm going to do this Again, I'm going to do this again, and it's not going to be in a year's time. I'm going to do this again. And I plan to keep doing things like this, where we're celebrating one another and we're just having fun together. I mean,
Yeah, let's
life
get
is,
one together for Women's Month. I think that's March. We can
yes.
definitely go. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do something again next month. Women's Month, another celebration. Because as long as we're on this earth and we are here, we're doing well, we're thriving, we have to constantly celebrate. We have to constantly take our time to stop, pause, and celebrate those little wins, no matter how small they are. It could be one page. It could be a book that you're writing and you just finished a page or a chapter. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. And one more thing, just before we go to the toast, as authors, I think that, and this is something that I always talk about with Canada vendors. My friend Miriam, she's also watching. And as business owners, branding is key. We all need to just keep branding and keep pushing ourselves forward. Keep pushing ourselves forward. Keep celebrating what we're doing. Some of you are authors. Your books are not even on your pages. Like I have to keep scrolling to see that you wrote a book. So every now and then, you need to constantly remind your community. You need to constantly remind people because every day someone new is following you. So people that followed you in 2022 may not even know that you wrote a book 2 years ago or last year.
Yeah.
If you go to Latoya's page, she's all about her books. Like you will not, like you would get on that page and you won't send her a DM and say, hey, what exactly do you do? No. So I want everyone, I know we all have other businesses, we all have other things that we're doing, but as authors, let's brand ourselves as authors so that when there's an opportunity for us, people that follow us will know that we are the right people for them to call. Look at my book cover. I spoke about it in the other live that I was doing. I was going to release my book next month on the day for elimination of discrimination, March 21st. But because I released this book cover last month, like this book, people were already buying it before the book came out. So we need to put our work out there. Put it out there because God has already blessed the work of our hands. But we need to put it out there for people to see.
Yeah.
Sorry, is there someone also watching the video at the same time? Because I can hear there's an echo coming from somewhere. I don't know where. Anyways, we need to. Someone is out. Okay, Sumi is out. We need to constantly celebrate those little wins. Those little wins, celebrate. And I would love to be on your platform. All of you, every one of you, I'm challenging you. Host me and host all of us on your platform as well. So yes, Latoya, over to you for the toast. To many more books, many more chapters, more success as women, and just the mic is with you. Everyone, raise your glasses, your cups, your mugs, your books. If you don't have a cup, raise your book. Raise your books. Whatever it is you want to raise it.
Hi, everyone. I just want to lift a glass and your books, many books, to more literature, more opportunities to expose your craft, more bravery, boldness to stand in the gap for every single child or every single person that feels unrepresented. We are the diverse women that will keep creating literature, creating platforms, creating opportunities, creating tables, let the tables get bigger and be combined for our children. And so it starts right here. The power that we are creating with the word, with words, with representation, with images, with stories, with likeness, it will grow and it will fuel, it will plant a seed in our children that will make a generation that we will be proud of. So I celebrate you women, Black authors, Black powerful women, Black inspiration, Black beauty, Black proud, Black pride, Black everything, Black power, Black money, Black wealth, Black richness, and Black royalty. To Black queens, we say cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I muted everyone. but I'm unmuting everyone back now. So cheers, everyone.
Yes,
Cheers,
congratulations,
cheers, cheers,
everyone.
cheers.
My glasses, you're
You are.
amazing. You are.
I,
You're
I,
amazing.
Nice meeting you all. Have another soon.
You're
Bye.
amazing.
Nice meeting you all.
Hi, everyone. Nice meeting you all. Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Bye.
Spread your light. Keep shining. Keep celebrating. Keep
Bye,
celebrating.
Chasan. Buying your book as we speak. It's in the cart. As we speak, your book is on its way to my house. Bye.
Connect.
Arika, I always have.
Connect. You all should
Yes.
connect.
Bye, Arika. Thank you
Chesty is
again.
muted. Chesty is muted. Chesty, you need to unmute yourself. I can't
Oh my
unmute.
goodness, I didn't realize. Yes, yes.
Connect with Latoya. Connect,
Yes.
everyone.
Oh, we've
connect.
already connected.
Yes,
Yes,
we
yes,
did. We did.
yes.
Thank you.
Perfect.
And
No
we need to
worries.
talk to both you and Latoya. I want to talk to you guys as well.
Yes.
We are with you. No
Congratulations.
problem. No.
Congratulations, Arika. Before I leave, let's empower you and lift you up and just give you your flowers. You are amazing. And what you did here today, we will always treasure. Congratulations. And let
Yes.
God continue to put that money, throw that money over on Arika so that she can keep doing more things. She has her charity, she has her entertainment company, she has her books. Ooh, let it overflow on her. Bless.
Yes. Amen. Let that blessing flow.
Thank
So
you.
happy to have met you, Ariki. You're such a
Oh,
blessing. And I think the world needs more of you and your light and the energy that you have. So grateful that I'm a part of your life. And I can't wait to be even a part of it even more. I think
thank you.
I think it's something that is so moving and it has brought so much, you know, energy coming out. How can I showcase who you are even more to the people in my community to even know you? And I'm here rippling everything about the empowerment that you have, and I'm like, we're gonna go places together, and I'm just so inspired by what you've done. And I'm bringing you on my platform. I'm taking that baton, so I'm taking it, and I'm gonna host you on my platform and bring you on. So I have taken on the challenge. So I want to
Thank
talk with
you.
you even more. Okay.
Thank you so much. I feel so honored. Thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
So
Thank you.
I'll reach
So
out to
much.
you, and thank you so much, Latoya. I can't wait to share your book as well and have it. I'm trying to read all the books that I have. I have Erika's book and been reading different books and just picking each one. So I'm gonna put yours in my cart so I can have one of your favorite picks in my book so I can get started. But I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing. I love that you're focusing on children too, because they are such an important element to actually making a difference. And I think that's such a fundamental place to start. And I think that so many women want to also share that message, but not sure where to start. So I think what you're doing too in this community is amazing. And I think it would be so nice to showcase your work and for so many other authors that want to start this. And now knowing that you are a publisher, I can share that even more with the community. So thank you so much for sharing your work. So
Thank you.
excited. Talk to you
Thank
later
you.
soon.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Take care. Love you guys. Keep spreading your light. Take care. And thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you. We truly, truly appreciate you all joining us. You could have decided to be anywhere else, but you decided to join us. And we do not take this for granted. Thank you so much. Please make sure you follow all of the amazing women. You can follow me as well at Lady Arike and Ariland Entertainment. If you go to Ariland Entertainment, you will see the poster that has all of the women, all their pictures, and all of their social media handles. Please follow them, buy all their books, buy all our books, and just spread the word, spread the message, encourage us, support us, and love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Bye, everyone. I love you. Sending you all kisses. Bye.